Okay, so welcome back, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how to scrape local businesses using Google Maps, extract their email addresses, and then upload those to your cold email campaign so it all kind of works on autopilot. This is great for anyone that's needing to extract local business data, and even if you're just looking for a specific niche and you know they all got Google profiles, this is also perfect for that. Businesses like lawyers, dentists, realtors, anyone with a physical presence. If you're new here, I put together a 5-day email course, cold email course. You can find the link below, completely free. It's basically how to build an automated outreach system, which is applicable to what we're building here. So the first thing you want to do is you want to go to apify.com. Apify is basically a scraping marketplace where you can find different actors or scrapers or whatever you want to call them. They're called actors, and you can scrape leads, you can scrape data. Basically, you can scrape profiles on Instagram. You can scrape products on Amazon, all sorts of stuff. So you do need to sign up to this to make this work. I'm currently on this $39. A lot of them do offer like a trial. You can scrape like 5 or 10 leads, but $39, you probably won't use it every month unless you do, and it depends on the volume. Well worth the money here. So that's what I'm using. Click a link below. If you do use one of my affiliate links, remember you get access to many of my automations just for using one. So what we're going to do is so once you've signed up to Apify, you also want to go over to make.com. You can get a free account with Make, or I think I'm paying $9 a month where you get like 10,000 automations, which is more than enough. But this is basically what we're going to build. So this is just going to call the actor in Apify. And then I've created this sleep module because this actually needs to run and scrape the leads. In fact, we'll get into this in a second. First off, let's go back to Apify. So this is the actor that we're going to be using. Now there's several. If you go to the actor store, Apify store, and you type in Google Maps, there's several different ones here. I'm using this one, Google Maps Email Extractor. If you watched any of my previous videos, you'll see that I use you can see it here, the Apollo scraper that scrapes 1,000 leads for $1.20, but it takes them from Apollo. If you didn't know, Apollo is actually LinkedIn. So anyone with a LinkedIn profile is basically on Apollo. Now this is a little bit more expensive, but when you do the maths, it's still significantly cheap. Also keep in mind, the actors will not get every single email, and you'll see in a sec when I do a test run here. It may get 1 of every 4 for all I know. So this is basically just a different way to get leads. So without talking too much, let me show you the actor. So first you need to set up your connection with Apify and Make. I'm not going to get into that. Then all you got to do is you just go to search actors from the store, and then just literally type in the actor that you're using for this in Make, and then this is basically where you're going to give it the information you want. So in this case, let's just do realtors let's do California just to mix it up, see if it works. And I'm only doing 5 because I don't want to use all my credits. I don't need these leads right now, but in fact, let's do 10. We'll do 10 here, and you can change the max charged results 10, and then you leave all this empty. Save that. Now this sleep tool is very important. So when you run the Apify, it's going to run in here like this, and as you can see, it takes about 14 seconds to run 5, so probably 30 seconds to run 10, or it might even be quicker than that. I mean, some of them, let's have a look if I can go further back. No, this is the ones I've been doing today. So you need to make sure that your actor has enough time to run in your automation. So all I've done here is I did a sleep module, put 35 seconds. Let's put it for 45. That should be enough, hopefully. When it runs that, triggers that run, you're going to wait 45 seconds, then you're going to get the information. So in this case, it's called data set. So we're going to get the data set. You can pull 100 from this. That's all you need to do there. And then I'm using NeverBounce. So NeverBounce is basically when you send an email campaign, you need the emails to be verified. Otherwise, you're going to end up in spam. Your emails are going to get blacklisted. You're just going to have too many bounces. So I use this. I use a pay-as-you-go. So I literally I spent $8, got 1,000 credits. I think I'm halfway through it. So yeah, set up NeverBounce, connect, and then all you're going to do is you're going to feed those emails from Apify into your NeverBounce account. When NeverBounce verifies those emails, or if it doesn't verify, it's going to go here and catch the error. Or if it does verify, it's going to go up to this field here, which is basically saying email is valid. Add it to instantly, where I've selected my campaign ID and then I've just added the email field. So instantly is my cold email platform. So you'd have to go in instantly, create a campaign. I'm not going to get into that. If you are considering instantly and want to learn more about that, sign up to my 5-day cold email course that goes over everything that you need to know. But there you can see. So it adds one lead here, and then that's going to run through my sequences when I turn this on. So the goal is here is we want to just basically every week or every month or however often you want to do it. Say you want to scrape 2,000 leads off Google My Business or Google Maps. You're just going to go in here to this automation. You're going to select you can do it in increments, maybe select 1,000 or 100 or whatever, and then you're basically so you want to set that up to how many leads you want, and then every day, right? Trigger this to run every day at a certain time, and then every day it's going to add 1,000 leads, and it's just going to instantly upload them to your and then it's going to run them through this sequence, and then you're either going to get a reply or you're not, right? So if you want to know more about the sequence and what to do there, again, sign up to my 5-day series. It goes over everything in detail. Right now, I'm just going to show you that's an old automation. I'm just going to show you the automation in action. I hope I've explained it well, but yeah, the goal is here, just be as automated as possible, and literally just keep running leads through this cycle. The problem with lead scraping and manually emailing and stuff like that is just it's going to be super time consuming. So the goal here is use Make, automate this, let it run to volumes that you can scale, and then actually, get some sales and business from these simple automations. So download that below if you want this automation. Very easy to build, but easier to build if you have my blueprint below. So go ahead, download that. But right now, let's go and run a quick test here. So we're just going to run 10 realtors in California. We're going to see if it captures how many email addresses it captures. It's not going to capture them all, but it's going to capture them on a good scale here, and it's going to do 10 for like, I don't know what the maths is, but like 2 cents, 4 cents, whatever it is. So let's go run here. There you go. So it's running the actor. Now if you go to runs, you could see what I was on about. Let's refresh that. There you go. So you see it's still running. That's why I've got that sleep. Okay, 10 seconds. We know we've got 45 seconds basically. No results yet. Still running. There we go. So I might not actually make it in time. Who knows? Nah, we will. So you can put that sleep for a lot longer too if you want to put it 300 seconds just to play it safe. There is a limit, right? You can only do 300 seconds for the sleep. You can add another 300 seconds if you want it to run after that. Like, you can keep it going. But there's just a limit with this. There you go. So you see there, it's got them. It's verifying the emails. There we go. We got 4 emails right there. 5 emails. One's gone in the error. And we've only got 4. We run 10. So see, look, out of 10, you only got 4 emails. Still, that's pretty good, but it's super common. But you can see here, look, here's a realtor. I apologize if this is your information. And there you go. Email verified, 4 leads, so 50-50. And you spent how much? 9 cents. 9 cents for those. 9 cents is nothing, right? You're spending $20 for potentially 1,000, 2,000 leads. You won't get that anywhere else. Okay, so that's that done. And there we go. That's pretty much the scraper for scraping Google Maps leads. Super simple, super short. I really wanted to make this fast, and show people how easy this is to do. Of course, running the Instantly campaign is a lot more involved, and that's why I really want to encourage you, sign up to my 5-day cold email course. It's going to go over every single detail, and it's going to go over it won't use the Google Maps one. It will use the Apollo scraper from one of my previous videos where you can get leads even cheaper. I just find that the quality of the Google Maps ones, the lead quality seems to be higher. And a lot of people are using this Apollo scraper, so they're probably used to cold emails as opposed to the Google Maps extractor. So you're spending a little bit more money, but potentially getting a higher quality lead, which most people are willing to do, most businesses. So yeah, thanks for watching. Super short video. Hope you liked it. Leave me a comment below if there's anything in particular that you want me to build or an automation or add to this. I'll do my best to address those. Thank you, and bye-bye.